Hi, I'm Ryan.
And I'm Shane.
And welcome to Top 5 Beatdown, a show where we compare top 5s for topics that seem completely asinine, yet somehow garner strong opinions. And to add some fun to the mix, we compare our top 5s to that of a special guest. Today's topic is top 5 karaoke songs. And today's special guest is renowned singer and content creator. Please welcome to the Beat Zone, Selorm Kploanyi.
Yeah!
Okay. Is that what we're doing now?
Yeah. That just felt appropriate. I don't know why.
Thank you.
I wanted to bring some fanfare to the occasion.
You did it. You did it.
Thank you for being here.
What does karaoke mean to you? How often are you doing karaoke? How much lubrication do you need?
How much lubrication do I need?
At least a couple drinks for me.
Oh yes, okay, that's what you meant.
Social.
That's clearly what I meant.
Yes, of course.
I thought that was very clear.
There was a large period of my life where I didn't do karaoke because I do sing, and so it's like people expect me to like come out doing some Jennifer Hudson, and I am telling you, like I can't do that every time.
Yeah, right.
But now I'm like, let me have some fun. It's okay if I sound bad. Like,
But
it's
not
about
everybody
fun.
knows you're a singer there.
Exactly.
If you're going to, because my
Hopefully.
favorite type of karaoke bar is the one that is like to a bar full of strangers, and there's someone, maybe even a little bit of a stage. I think there should be some stakes. I think people should feel nervous. It deters the people from putting 2-3 songs in a row.
Yeah.
You should be scared when you're up there. It should mean something.
That's why I also don't love when you're just doing karaoke in a private room with friends.
It takes away all the fun of
I
it.
want to see strange people looking at me.
Yeah, and I want to see strange people, and I want to be one of the strange people looking at a
I
strange
want them
person.
looking at me going, what's this all about?
That's a big head.
Yeah.
Now, we normally would get into the rules of what we're talking about here, but there are no rules for this one. This
It's an Outback.
It's an Outback episode.
Let's list!
Okay, before we get into here, guys.
What?
Let's all respect the list.
Let's respect each
Let's
other's
respect the
lists.
list.
So this song is one that is just a personal one. You know, we all have ones that may not be for everybody.
Yeah.
But they're for the right people. So my number 5 is I Write Sins Not Tragedies by
That is
Panic at the
a
Disco.
pretty big
Panic
banger
at the
song.
Disco.
What was the overall theme for your list? Because for me, some of it was personal, but a lot of it was like, what's gonna get the people going?
Yeah, it's a mix of get people going and like it's fun for me to sing, you know?
Yeah.
Because this is a song that I feel like you sing it, everyone else wants to sing with you. Like you're not just gonna be singing by yourself.
Yeah. It's got a
Yeah.
fun
That's why I
rhythm
like it.
too.
Yeah.
You can't really sing this song half-assed.
Exactly. You put your all into it. I sang it at like a really like awkward karaoke bar. Kind of all the chairs were like in a circle. And so karaoke was like kind of in the center, but it wasn't a small room, it was a big room. So it was awkward.
Yeah.
But this song was great because I was singing it, my sister was there, and we were just jumping around. And then these other people came in and jumped around with us. I'm like,
Community.
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 It's a community building song, and that's what I like about
That's
it.
very sweet. All right, Ryan.
My number 5. Oh yeah. Yeah. Love Shack.
Love
By
Shack.
the B-52s.
That's a great pick.
I have a very specific set of songs that I sing, and I was like, you know what? We gotta get some bangers. What gets the people moving? And this is one of the ones that spoke to me. Just because I think it would be incredibly funny to see someone sing this song.
Do you do the voice?
Love Shack, baby!
Yeah.
My wife and I were on our honeymoon, and I kept walking around going, I got me a man, it's as big as a whale, and a bit, ha, ha, ha! And she loved it.
This also has a very fun part at the end where they're like, bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
On the door, baby.
This would be an ideal duet.
It would be a good duet.
And you know what? Next time we do karaoke, I'll perform this song.
You know, this
Why
is
not?
one of those songs that's just so weird that like no one should know this song, but everybody knows this song.
It's
Everyone
an
knows
odd
it.
song. That's my number 5. I feel good about it.
I think you should. I respect both these lists so
thank you,
far.
man.
Yeah.
And I will continue to, because I always do. Number 5 is Brother Loves Traveling Salvation Show by Neil Diamond. What's that Neil Diamond song that everybody loves? Sweet Caroline?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Boo! Boo to that. I don't know why this one doesn't get more cred in the karaoke game.
I got
know this
one
song.
theory. I don't know this
I
song.
don't know this song.
If you played this song, I'd be like, that makes sense that he's singing that, because I don't know what that is.
Pack up the babies and grab the old ladies, cause everyone knows. You know what? This is in the 3rd act of the not much seen David Spade film Lost and Found.
Okay.
I remember being a child.
I
and being
like how
"That's a
you
fun
listen to
song."
an obscure song, you're like, you might know it from this obscure film.
I think that everyone who doesn't know the words to this song would know the words to that song.
You're right.
Though I don't even think this is a popular song outside of me. Like, I don't even think like old people know this. Anyway, it's a fun song. It's Selorm, your number 4, please.
Okay, my number 4 is Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith.
Oh, god damn, this is a banger.
Oh,
I feel like you're trolling us a little bit. You're like, I don't
That's
know
a
about
good
this one. I don't
one.
know if anyone's gonna, and then it's just bangers.
They're crowd pleasers.
I'm gonna have to take that one for a spin.
Do it. And it's fun because like Steven Tyler's voice is very funny to me. He goes up at the end like forever and ever. Like he just goes up like that, and it's really fun. So it's like even if you're being serious or if you're drunk, you're gonna have a good time.
You know, that's the best thing about a karaoke song, because I actually have a theory about karaoke. You're entertaining if you're really good, which would be you, or if you're really bad, which would be me. Actually, you know what?
I think it's more just
I'm in the middle, and I think that's not entertaining.
I don't think it's good or bad. I think it's confidence.
Yeah.
I think
Yes,
if you're bad
exactly.
but still confident and you're like working the crowd.
Yeah, I feel like whether you're good or bad, this is a good song to
good one.
entertain people.
All right, Ryan, you're
My-
number 4.
My number 4 is. Oh yeah, okay. Now, Mr. Brightside.
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine.
This is a crowd pleaser. I like this song, but it's not my favorite song, but I have seen any room that has this song played in it, people lose their minds. I think this is like, if you want to say Journey was the go-to karaoke song for white people back in the day, I think this is the new version of it.
I've sort of transcended my whiteness in that I don't actually like to sing this in karaoke because it's like one of the most overplayed Killers songs.
Oh,
and
yes.
They've got so many other
They
bangers.
do have some good
course.
songs.
Bones would be a great.
Do they always have those in the book?
They don't.
They
Exactly.
No, which
This
is,
one
which
is
is why
bonafide.
I'm like, I don't even want to touch this because it's like everyone knows that.
I felt like I had to pick one that was going to be in every karaoke book in the world.
Yeah.
And this feels
Yeah.
like the only one I felt okay with picking, because I didn't want to put Don't Stop Believing.
I thought about it too, but I was like, nah.
That's so lame.
So lame.
Yeah.
It's so third grade dance.
But at the
Yeah.
same time, I had to put a book pick, and this is the book pick.
Oh my God, I just remembered something I should have put on the list based on an experience that we had, and maybe it's on your list. I don't know.
Oh, trust me, brother, it's here. Oh God, it's here. It's I can't wait to talk about it. Honestly, I really can't wait.
God almighty. Let's move on to my number 4. My number 4 is Come Sail Away by
Nice.
Styx.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Dad rock. at
A
its
really
finest.
fun
Very dad rock vibes
Dad
right
rock
now.
coded.
Yeah, we'll keep moving through that. This is a fun one. I just have a fond memory of this. There was a karaoke bar. It closed down a couple years after I moved here. I went there on one of the last few nights that it was open. I sang this at the karaoke bar.
Yeah.
And as I was singing, I looked out and in the front row was Joey Fatone from NSYNC.
Did they go after you?
They went after me and they sang Smash Mouth, which I thought was very
Oh,
charming.
hell yeah, dude.
I'm so sorry.
Joey Fatone was wearing a Gremlins sweater, which I thought was charming.
You sang All Star?
I sang All Star. But this is a fun song. It's got a very long instrumental break.
What are you doing during the musical break? Because some people will just stand there and kind of vibe, but some people will go all out. Maybe they do some karate kicks like Elvis.
I had a friend do a chair dance.
A chair dance?
Yeah.
That's
like,
awesome.
You know.
I think I sort of went around and did a little, for people.
You hit them with a naughty. Naughty audience. Naughty.
no.
No. This is my time.
There's a lot of dead air in this song. I'll say that. All right, on to our number 3s. So, Lauren, what do you got for us?
This one is a fun one. Everybody loves it. Everybody knows it. I can't always sing it, but hey, this is my number 3. I Want to Dance with Somebody.
Oh, my wife loves this song.
Yeah.
I would never touch that song.
As an actual singer, how difficult is this song to sing?
It's
Truly.
a very hard song to
It seems
sing.
like one of the hardest ones to sing.
Because it's also so belty and
Yeah.
it's so high, and like Whitney Houston is like one of the best singers that we've had alive.
I could do the part in the song when the guy in the background just goes, dance,
It could be a duet like that.
dance.
I don't think I can sing any song she sings. I can make it a goofy version of I Won't Always Love You, but it would have to be clearly I'm goofing around here.
Yeah.
And no one likes seeing that. If someone could pull that off, it's a better
If you can
book
pull
song.
that off, if you have the power to sing that somewhat decently, then you have to. That's your
You gotta,
responsibility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and
You know,
I'm glad
I
you're
don't
out
do
there
that every
doing the
day.
work.
I don't
You're sparing people of a gift if you could sing this song.
Yeah.
Let's see what my number 3 is.
Let's see what your number 3 is.
I'm gonna say this right now. At first glance, this does not seem like a karaoke song. And honestly, it probably isn't, but I saw somebody sing this song one time and it changed my life.
Yeah.
My number 3 is Fix You by Coldplay.
Oh.
You would think, Ryan, why would somebody want to hear somebody sing about how their life is in shambles? And I'll tell you what, the song actually, when you really listen to it, it's about someone picking themselves back up and believing. And I never saw that demonstrated more than a gentleman I saw sing this in the UK. Shane and I were out there. We went to this random karaoke bar. The song kind of started as a bummer, and then he started to turn it up. People know the song. There is a part at the end of the song that goes into a very kind of anthemic guitar solo. This guy on stage had in his pocket a vape pen. And then once the guitar solo hit, he unleashed the biggest cloud of smoke I have ever seen.
He threw his head back
Wow.
and just blew like a volcano erupting.
And Shane and I were mesmerized. The whole crowd lost their fucking mind. He brought pyrotechnics to a karaoke performance.
There were random, strange Englishmen next to me. We
And we all had our arms around like we were
Because
watching a match.
then after that guitar solo, you hit that part where you're like, tears stream down your face! I was holding the face of an Englishman, and we were sweating and yelling at each other.
And he's still swaying, just blowing smoke. Now the whole roof is just covered in smoke.
That
And
was
we're all
an
just
incredible
dancing under the
moment.
clouds.
That's so sweet.
It was
It
really
was
good.
beautiful. And this is perfectly in line with what you said earlier. If you have the confidence, you can make anything into a karaoke song.
That's so true.
And this dude changed the fabric of that room. If you're out there, sir, I salute you, and I want to thank you. I think about that night often, honestly.
Bye. Number 3. Through and Through and Through by Joel Plaskett.
I don't know that song.
I don't know him or the song.
None of my friends know what this song is. I've never heard anyone sing this because it's not available. It's not a popular enough song, but it's been my dream to sing it one day. Joel Plaskett is a Canadian guy who used to be in a beloved band that I think was called Thrush Hermit.
Are you asking us or are you telling
That
us?
is very much a question.
Beloved Canadian indie band, I think in the 90s and early 2000s.
Is it thrush, the stuff that's on your tongue? I
think so.
When you're sick and you haven't brushed your teeth or something?
So, yeah, that sounds right. It would be so fun to sing.
You better bring a vape pen.
Yeah.
Me putting it on the list is more just wishful thinking. I'm trying to put it out there into the universe that maybe someday this will end up on a list, you know?
A muscle job. You're trying to muscle it up into the consciousness of the public.
Out of sight, out of mind,
Oh,
out of luck, out of wine.
If
I
you
thought you were gonna sneeze. And then, I was like, what are you doing?
That's how I trick people on stage. I go, out of sight, out of mind,
my God.
out of luck.
Powered up.
Even the people's listener needs to take a little vacation. And I'm being a nasty little freak this week.
I hope I'm there when it happens.
It'll be fun. It's a good one.
One
Check
day.
it out. On
Okay.
to our number 2s. We're getting juicy now.
Okay,
Okay.
it's getting
This is the juice
heated.
zone.
Yeah.
as we
Yes. My number 2 is Unwritten
Oh,
by
yeah.
Natasha Bedingfield.
Feel the rain on your skin.
This is just such a fun song.
Good guitar.
And this is one that people would be screaming along with you.
Yes.
Because it feels sort of cathartic to sing along to this one, especially the chorus. It really gets you going. You're thinking about it?
I'm regretting my number 2, honestly. I think it's gonna make me look
regretting
like a
it?
huge dork.
I'm regretting my number 1
Was it
a little
like
bit. if I'm
Baby
being
Shark or
honest.
something?
No? Actually, honestly, that would be really funny to see someone sing Baby Shark.
Yeah. Now over here, mommy.
Every
Yeah.
parent in the room would probably be like, I'm
Other
gonna
side of the room.
fucking kill this.
All the
person."
fellas.
Have you guys sang this song with friends before?
I've sang it in the car. It's one of those things where like it comes on, you're like, what just happened the last 2 or 3 minutes of me driving? I was swept away
Yeah,
by the song.
yeah.
Time
Not
goes
even paying
fast.
attention to the road.
If you had somebody with a vape pen on stage with you,
Just around.
I can be that guy for you. Or if you just want me to smoke a cigarette on stage next to you.
And the whole crowd is like,
cigarette would be a little. Cigarette would be.
that'd be a vibe. People would like that.
Very respectable. I love it. Ryan, number 2.
I'm gonna say it right now. It's a nerdy pick. Ooh. It's a Disney song.
Oh.
My number 2 is. I'm terrified. I'll make a man.
I
out of
knew
you.
it!
Let's get down to business.
It's a banger.
I'm never gonna catch my breath.
Think about those who knew me. What was I a fool in school for cutting gym?
Guys, this sounds good.
It rips. And I usually do hi-ya after.
That was great. We're a team.
That
Holy
was
moly.
great. That was
This is
great.
the best
You know what? I don't regret
No,
this.
you should have no
If this
regret.
makes me a dork, then I'm a
Respect
dork.
the list.
Everyone knows this song. It gets people going. If you've seen the film, it comes in a climactic moment when Mulan is like really getting the hang of her training. She's like climbing poles and shit. I've sang the song a couple times, and I've thought this is a risky room to sing this in because nobody nobody here looks like they want to sing a Disney song right now.
Are there other Disney songs that are close contenders for
No.
you? Yeah.
I think this song has the best chance of converting everybody in the room.
Exactly.
If you're going in the Disney catalog, it's almost all built.
If
the
you were in a
chorus.
room of bikers, Harley Davidson biker gangs,
They would love this song.
you think
This is one of those things where people don't realize they know the song that well, and then as they start to realize they know the song, they get more and more fired up.
You should be proud of that.
I'm
Yeah.
proud of it.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna catch some flack in the comments. It's a
you
goofy
killed
song.
it. No flack here.
Not in the beat zone.
My number 2.
I bet we're gonna know this one.
This one's you. This is Jump in the Line by Harry Belafonte.
Dude, I almost
what?
changed my song to this.
Shake, 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 Sinora, shake your body.
I stumbled across this as a karaoke contender. I think it was a workout in BuzzFeed.
I encountered it with you for the first time when we were in New York.
I had performed it once prior to that, and then when we were in New York,
That was a crazy
Here's the
performance.
thing.
I love you. You guys have had so many karaoke experiences together.
That is true.
I had a handful.
We had a lot.
Anyone can do this. It brings down the house. It's such a
It's really
stompy
good.
song. I played this at my wedding, and everyone was just fucking like,
It's good.
It's great.
I also saw a spontaneous dance party start because of this song when you sang it in New York.
Yeah,
And it was in the
wild.
conga.
Do
The
we-
conga line
I don't
started.
know
It's
if
a
we
very
have-
conga-inducing song.
It was one of those karaoke bars where there's not a
There wasn't a stage.
but they hand a microphone to you wherever you're sitting in the crowd.
So I was working the room.
And so he was walking around while singing in the line, and people were literally jumping in the
That's
line.
fun.
It was pretty bonkers.
It was pretty good.
This could be a number 1, but I almost put it at number 2 solely because it's too potent. It's too reliable.
I almost swapped it out, but then I was like, I bet you he has a 2 or 1.
By the time I get to my number 1, I'm sure they'll be saying, but I feel comfortable with it.
I think that's a incognito banger.
I encourage people to get out that because I think the world deserves to hear it more often.
It
so.
makes people happy too. It's just
It
the,
does.
the instrumentation of it. It's kind of like what's
It's
another
joy-
song
it's
that once I
joyous.
hear it. Have you ever heard "In the Summertime"? The instrumentation of that makes me happy too.
All right, well, this is exciting. We're moving on to our number 1s. It's all come down to this, folks.
This has been a fantastic
This has
list.
been such a joy.
I know,
And-
but I don't know if my number 1 is the one.
I'm terrified right now as well for mine. I'm sure yours is great because
sure.
you said this about every one of yours, and they've always been
Okay,
like good.
okay. Confidence.
Yeah, you got this.
It's a timely one, you know?
Oh,
You know?
okay.
Don't know if people would call it a classic because it hasn't been around for forever.
New Kid on the Block.
It's a new kid on the block.
Is there recency bias to it, like it's taking over your brain right now?
It's one of those songs that when I do karaoke, like if I can do it, I try to do it, like not that I'm like showing off or anything like that, but I just want to get better at singing it.
Okay.
You know,
Okay,
I went
yeah.
in my back pocket.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm very
just in
intrigued.
case.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is my number 1.
Oh
Yeah.
man, that's good.
It's fun.
Oh, that's a great song.
Okay,
Do you do that whole part of
You-
where she?
I do.
Oh,
But I make that
You sound
part
like
fun.
Tarzan.
I make that part fun, you know?
Do you sing both parts?
No, someone else always wants to
get
sing
someone else out
like
there.
with it.
Have you
so
have you tried singing
don't.
both parts? Though?
I should.
The
Yeah.
funniest thing to me is when you're watching video of like an incredible performer who then puts the mic down to the audience.
Yeah, and they're
and
like-
you get someone like, it's just the worst singer imaginable.
And they're like, let
sounds
me
so
take
great.
that back. But yeah.
This is a great pick. I think it's been around long enough that
Okay.
it's got some credit. Also, it's such a musical movie. It feels like it's kind of earned its place.
Yeah.
You know.
And I like getting like very like bad romance when we get to that part where she's like, ha, ha, like, you
Yeah.
know?
The
It's very,
ramp
like,
up to that
monster.
is so crazy. I feel like that would be electric in a karaoke bar because like you probably could get a room to start that part with you. It's fun to sing the Bradley
It's
part
fun
of
to
it.
it's fun to sing
Little
Bradley.
country twang.
It's easy.
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
don't really. Cause you down there doing your froggy.
Tell me something, girl.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
Hey, let me see that face one more time.
Tell me something, girl.
I'll piss my pants.
Lady Gaga, help me! I pissed my pants.
Lady Gaga, help me up. I peed my panties.
I made a pee pee boo boo.
I made a poo poo.
Let me hold your Oscar.
Let me hold your Oscar.
Should we move to my number 1 here?
Yeah.
By the
Yeah.
way, I didn't put this in my list. I've never done this before. I almost want to throw in an honorable mention because I did see someone sing this recently. "Say It Ain't So" by Weezer. You know what?
There's probably some other Weezer bangers on there. Are you changing your number
What are
1?
you changing?
I'm getting rid of Mr. Brightside. I felt bad about it. I'm changing this to "Say It Ain't So."
You need to talk about Say It Ain't So before you.
Nah, I have nothing to say about it. I think it speaks for itself. It has a great belt portion. It just didn't make me feel good.
Throw it up for the wheeze.
I guess move to my number 1 then.
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
My number 1 is Can't take my eyes off of you.
You're just too good to be true.
This is a slow song, and this is honestly, I don't know if this is the best karaoke song, but it's the one I've sang the most. And it's one of those ones that people know, and it gets the crowd moving. I feel good when I'm singing it. I think he's got a funny little voice. And then when the horn section goes, I'm having a good time.
You've heard the Lauryn Hill version, right?
Yeah, but
What
I
if you
can't do
picked it and it was accident? You didn't realize it was the Lauryn Hill version? Do you think you'd be able to do it still?
No. Let's just go out on a limb and say Lauryn Hill has a little more soul than that song. I know it's a weird pick.
It's a crowd pleaser, I think.
That's fine.
It's also not one that's super obvious.
It's
I feel
an
like
incognito
I haven't seen,
crowd pleaser. But at a karaoke bar where I'm 5 shots deep,
That's the one.
works. It works for me.
Yeah, I like it. My number 1 is This Land Is Your Land. Woody Guthrie.
This land is your land, and this land is my land.
Sir,
Like
what?
this.
Wait a minute. Wait, bruh, what?
I'll pay to watch you sing this.
Waters.
Bro.
It just basically just mentions every state in America.
Do you sing it with a Davy Crockett cap on?
A little bit.
Do people clear the room when you sing it? Is that when people get drinks and go to the bathroom?
They do.
Yeah.
And the ones who stick around, they sing along. I've only sang this once. I was just at a really shitty bar in Illinois. I was the last singer of the
That
night.
makes sense. Okay, this.
Okay, yeah, it was like closing time.
Yeah, there was still a fair amount of people there, but I went up to the book and I was like, I really gotta find something to
Yeah.
close this out, something really
Right.
exciting for the people. And then I saw this on there, I was like,
That'll
or I
do it.
could do that instead, because it's like 4.5 minutes long.
Yes.
Oh my god, it's
There is-
really that long.
There is no crescendo to it whatsoever. 4.5 minutes of from the Gulf Stream waters.
You're a sadistic man.
To the
This is a meme song.
This is all very self-serving.
This land is your land.
Not a single one of these
But then-
songs is for anyone but him.
But it was really fun then, because like it's almost like you're holding everyone prisoner.
Yeah.
Because then you get to go, all right, everybody, here we go. This land is your land.
Oh my god,
This-
that does delight me because it's like, well, now you're suffering just as much as I am. And,
It's really fun. Everybody can sing along because it's the easiest song in the world to sing. It's one of my most memorable karaoke experiences. I don't know why.
It's just torture. It's a torturous song.
Yeah, but
It
really
might
fun
as
to
well have
sing.
been Baby Shark.
If you took any of our lists and made this the set list for 5 different singers, people were having a great time. Probably
Yeah.
buying shots. You know, the bar's making a lot of money. Okay, pretty good. We got some mix here. I could say, I don't know about one, but I'm feeling everything else.
That's a good list.
This
I'll say in my defense, this is a great song.
on the ground because people are gonna be stabbing
No,
each
no, no.
other with a broken bottle.
Listen to this song and understand that the crowd would feel it. Come Sail Away,
Sure.
that's got rev to it. Jump in the Line, electric.
Yeah.
These two, not so much.
Not-
I'll admit. But I'll tell you what, I'd sell it.
you would sell it. Is anyone gonna buy it?
They'd buy it.
That's a different
It'd be
story.
flying off the shelves.
I think those are sitting on the shelf.
Well, this has been fun. I love these episodes where the topic is so broad that there's no overlap whatsoever. Incredible.
Incredible pick.
It just
Incredible
makes me want to go
picks.
do karaoke.
I'm gonna try some of these and try some of the tactics, you know. I'll bring a vape pen,
Yeah.
you know, a cigarette.
I guess that does it for this episode of Top 5 Beatdown. Chime off in the comments. Whose list did you like the most? Whose list did you like the least? Thank you so much, Selorm, for coming on. Is there anything that you want to plug while you're here in the Beat Zone?
Follow all my channels, because they be channeling. So on my Instagram, I'm Selorm.k, Selorm.k. And on my TikTok, I'm just Selorm K without the dot.
But until next time,
That's the list.